Welcome back to the industrial planet.
Yep. So this is where I have to actually explain just how you get the true ending and how you go further. So you have to go to each land. Once you've beaten Neptune, go to each land and you have to complete certain missions. Now this is how I did it. First you have to go to the stage anti-work and complete it so many times. Right there it says 10, I completed it 10 times. So the last station shares are about halfway full. Once you've done that, you then have to go to this next level, which is emergency request, which will again and complete it multiple times to lower Lean Box's shares. This is going to be very confusing to understand.
No, really.
Yeah.
You're basically trying to make win the stock market.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This whole share system is not mentioned at all throughout the entire game or in the instructions.
Okay,
And
then Mr. Butts, Mr. Pants, explain to us.
well, in order to make this a bit easier on you, it is recommended you have Nisa in your party. As I didn't actually mention this, but if you've been watching the videos you'll have noticed it. Nisa and Gust have additional abilities. Gust gives you a discount in the shops. Nisa allows you to view the shares and how they're being affected by you completing the optional dungeons. Now this is what it is. I highly recommend, if you are playing this game, go for the normal ending first.
Because this is going to obviously take a bit of time.
Yeah, and because really you need to be of a high enough level to complete everything for the true ending. So I recommend going through the game once, getting the normal ending, and just not caring about the shares and everything. Just completing the main game, leveling up the characters, then playing the game again, and doing everything here for the shares. This is the main reason why you've only been seeing me do the main story stuff and not touching all the side side dungeons. Because as soon as you complete an optional dungeon, it affects the shares. And this can screw up everything. So yeah, once you've if you go for the true game, do what I did. Complete the game without touching the shares, fight Neptune, then go to last station and do those 2 missions multiple times that I mentioned. Those will build up last station shares while lowering the ones in Louis and Lean Box. Once you get it to around 50%, you'll gain the versus Blackheart mission. And that's what we're doing right now.
And let me guess, this involves battling Miss Thundertits?
Yes. You only actually need to get 40% in order to get the true ending. But for completionist's sake, it's best to get it to around 50.
Yeah. Always good to have that little extra just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can give you a chance. I'll help you.
So, yeah, you have to do basically all that in each land. So, imagine how tedious it is having to complete the same mission over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Because each mission affects the shares differently. So, just to make it the easiest way, it's best to do those 2 missions and do it in this order.
And you lost every single time.
Yep.
I'm not. I realized that girl with the cleavage and plug suit was you when I got my memory back.
Even though I should have realised it sooner, considering you had the same fucking voice.
Then I won't have
And you act pretty much the same.
right? Not like you would if you could, but you should.
Yeah, now we have to truly fight Blackheart. But with a twist.
Let's get him in a single turn.
We're on our own.
Of course.
And I will admit,
Epic jazz!
these goddess fights are quite tough.
Well, they're supposed to be fucking goddesses, Kato. Come on.
Yeah, but this is the first time they've ever give you a challenge.
Are you ready for this?
Ugh.
So let's see what new little thingamadibba we have today.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. What the? What? What the hell?
We're going metal.
Cat ears, what?
Yeah, I should admit, these last few types of suits you're going to be seeing, I don't have all of them. I don't have all the pieces, basically.
I see.
This is why you don't see any wings for Purple Heart here. If you actually look closely, you just see these two little black orbs floating behind her.
Yep.
These are actually a type of suit upgrades you can get, and there's ones of different colours. Like there's black, blue, green, white, stuff like that. Since I didn't have the metal ones, I just put the black ones on, and since I didn't have the metal head part, I just put the cat ears on.
Right.
So yeah.
You could have just completed the suit before putting it on.
Not really, because it's kind of randomised where you find them. A lot of them you can just buy in the shop, but quite a few of them are just randomly in some of the crates, and I couldn't be bothered to go search for them.
Yeah, fair enough. Epic fireball.
Yep. That was the Super Shinobi.
Seemed like it was sort of effective.
Slightly. Yeah, look, I've been doing quite a few attacks and her HP has barely gone down yet.
Golden axe, eh?
Yep.
That's a classic.
Yola. Golden axe is ground.
Shit. Golden axe used Earthquake. It was super effective.
Nah, it was not very effective. Now to spam regular attacks.
Pew pew pew.
We have a bit of a twist.
Ooh.
By the way, so I was a bit stupid. It is highly recommended that you make better use of your defend option, because Blackheart really isn't holding back in this fight.
I can see she's already taken off quite a significant amount of HP there.
Yeah, she does over 1,500 points of damage in a single hit if you're not guarding.
Shit.
So yeah, don't just focus on attacks in these fights. Guard.
Welcome, well, Jesus. I'm guessing those shoulder things are guns then. Because she's shooting with something, so...
Nah, it's just the way she's standing.
Damn, you've done jack shit, Kato.
I know! This is what I mean.
You
These,
might want to heal. You might want to heal.
like I said before, healing is automatic in this game. And completely by chance.
That's stupid.
Yep. This is why I'm not particularly fond of replaying this game that much anymore.
But you'll replay the second game.
Oh yeah, because they actually fixed that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, and that was guarding.
First time I saw your health in the red.
And this is why it's highly recommended to be at a high level during these fights.
I can see.
I think Blackheart's out of all these fights gave me the most trouble. Typical Sony.
Yep. Now I am sure I saw a bullet come out of their shoulder pad.
Nah, like I said, it's just the way she's standing. It may look that way, but it's
from the shoulder pad.
it doesn't come from the shoulder pad.
I swear, okay, if I see a muscle flash come from the shoulder pad, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see me spam this move like no other.
Well, it is your most powerful move, technically.
And notice how even now it's barely doing anything.
It's supposed to be hard. You're fighting a fully powered goddess.
As a fully powered goddess.
Well, true. Damn, we haven't even got to halfway yet.
She caused 800 points of damage by just punching me.
Falcon punch. What? That's obviously what she did.
Ugh.
Dude.
This is one of the main reasons why I hate doing this fight so much, because it goes on forever.
Sony is resilient.
They just won't die.
You're burning it with fire and it's still not helping.
Yep. See, I'm getting... Yeah, I used my special attack again and it barely did anything.
Yeah, getting there though. Ever so slightly getting there.
Yep.
So, played any good games lately? Started a completely random conversation.
The other thing I've been playing recently is Tales of Graces. I love the game, but truth be told, it's not as good as Vesperia.
Oh well. I'm looking into Guild Wars 2. Haven't got it yet. It's like $100 something New Zealand for the game. It's actually really overpriced considering what it is.
Yeah.
But then again, it's an MMO with no subscription, and it's apparently like revolutionising the MMO market. So
Yeah.
I can understand a little bit why it's priced at so high. But
Yeah, I think that was actually the one which caught my attention at one point.
Guild Wars 2 looks really good. Like, especially their website. Their website is really well done. Like you can tell they put a lot of effort into it. Alex Kid used Whirlwind. It was slightly effective.
Yep. As it usually is. This is the problem with constantly having to show off these all these different attacks. Because if I didn't, this would be even more boring. But it would be over a lot faster because I'd be just using all my most powerful attacks over and over and over again. But that's boring.
Anyway, back to Guild Wars.
Third Neptune break.
The main actual reason I'm actually interested in the game is the story system. Cause
Oh, here we go.
Unlike most MMOs, the story looks relatively good. Mostly because it's going to be personalized, if you know what I mean. Like, you actually get to come up with the backstories and the different personality traits of the character, etc, etc.
Now I'm glad I got it. Look how much health I have left.
I bet you during the fight you're going shit.
Yes,
shit,
I
shit,
was.
shit.
If I hadn't have been guarding, that would have finished the fight.
Oh well.
This is why you have to have your health abilities maxed out. Oh, so be thankful when this fight is over.
And then there's just 2 more goddesses to go.
Yeah, but like I said, those two are a lot less troublesome.
Well, then again, it's the whole Sega versus Sony thing, so...
You would think really Sega vs Nintendo would have been tougher.
Yeah, but then again, Sony was, like, half the reason that... Yeah.
Oh, let's face it, Sony were the reason Sega went.
Technically it was the Xbox's fault.
Not really.
The Xbox came in, and then that just pushed it out of the market.
Oh no, it was the fact that the Dreamcast was generally being released around the same time people were getting hyped for the PS2.
Oh, true.
And the PS2 had a DVD player, which at the time was an amazing idea.
Yeah, and I will tell you, right fucking now, the Xbox's DVD player was shitty.
Yep.
It could only play Region 4 DVDs, and half the time they came out in black and white for some random reason. Oh shit. And that is why we got it.
Yep.
Oh shit.
These last few fights are the only times you'll ever really see me using the guard. And it's quite clear why.
Yep. Oh, you've almost got it down though. Just a little bit more. Probably one last attack to do it.
Yep. Let's finish her with style. Let's finish her with a bit of overkill.
Yep. Is there no other way to kill something?
Yep.
Choom, 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 choom. Slash.
Don't die now. I've got one last move.
Don't die now. I've got one last move. Oh, God, that's so cocky.
That's Neptune. That was appropriate.
What the fuck was that scream? Ah!
Finally.
Great. We won.
That was just fucking wrong.
Finally she falls.
Sony has fallen.
About fucking time.
Promised. You'll come with me and fight R4, right? Can't
And I bet you she is nowhere near as powerful when she's in the party.
Well.
responsible, unlike you. Fine. I guess it can't be helped. I'll assist you, but only until we stop R4.
Because I'm a bitch like that.
Yep. So now we have Black Heart in our party, but they allow you to name her for some odd reason. Yeah, Noir is her default name, so that's what I'm using.
I guess it could be just because, you know, well, then, yeah, I don't see what's wrong with just calling her Blackheart. I mean, really, there's not much.
It's just something that they did.